Piers Morgan has shown his support for Harry Potter actor Ralph Fiennes, who recently questioned the need for trigger warnings in theatre. Ralph, who is currently starring in a touring production of Shakespeare's Macbeth, believes audiences should be shocked and disturbed by what they see. On X, previously known as Twitter, Morgan backed the Voldemort star's stance. To his 8.7 million followers, he posted, "Well said, Mr. Fiennes. Absolutely pathetic that audiences need trigger warnings in case scenes upset them. If you're that spineless, don't go." It comes after the 61-year-old expressed his views on warning audiences about potentially upsetting content in a recent interview. The English Patient star stated, "I think we didn't used to have trigger warnings. I mean, there are very disturbing scenes in Macbeth, terrible murders and things. But I think the impact of theatre should be that you're shocked and you should be disturbed." Speaking on BBC One's Sunday with Laura Guensberg, Ralph added, "I don't think you should be prepared for these things, and when I was young, we never had trigger warnings for shows." The star said we should get rid of these warnings but keep the ones for things like flashing lights. Shakespeare's plays are full of murderers, full of horror. It's the shock, the unexpected, that's what makes an actor in theatre so exciting, Ralph said. Fans reacted to the comments on social media as one said, "It is the audience that promote the figures. So, respect the audience." Another added, "The trigger warning allows people to have the information they need to make the decision whether to go or not." But some agreed with Morgan, saying, "Well said." The former Good Morning Britain presenter announced he will be leaving his spot on Talk TV. Last week, Morgan sparked outrage with his comments about Prince Harry and decided he no longer wants to create my show for linear television. Announcing the news on Twitter, X, Morgan told his followers some personal news, fire emoji, as he shared a link to a journalist reporting the news. The headline from Ben Smith reads, "News, Piers Morgan is ending his live broadcast show on UK's Talk TV, and going full YouTube. He talked to me about it. The move to YouTube will mean Morgan is no longer regulated by Ofcom, but the divisive broadcaster has insisted that wasn't what swayed his decision to go fully digital. Despite being allegedly so controversial, I've never had an Ofcom ruling against me," Morgan claimed when speaking with Smith. Last week Morgan also came under fire as he issued a £1,000 vile bet with the Prime Minister on whether deportation flights will get going before the election. The Prime Minister appeared on Piers' show, where the host said, "I'll bet you £1,000 to a refugee charity, you don't get anybody on those planes before the election. Will you take that bet?" Sunak appeared to accept the bet by shaking hands, telling him, "Well, I want to get the people on the planes, right? Of course, I want to get the people on the plane. Right? I am working incredibly hard to get the people on the planes." Morgan since warned Sunak that he cannot back out of their bet, despite their pact being branded grotesque. Follow Mirror Celebs on TikTok, Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube and Threads.